Welcome back to Tom's Life. Today's Sunday special is pumpkin soup. So the ingredients you need is 1 full pumpkin, 2 small onions, garlic, 2 carrots, 2 vegetable stock cubes, basil and salt and ground black pepper. So first step, we're going to prep our onions. You're going to finely dice them. So first step, we're going to prep our 2 small onions. First going to chop my end off. Then like to flatten it. Then chop it down the middle. Then you're going to trim your ends. Just like that. Then you're going to peel 2 layers of skin off both of them. Just like that. And then you will finally dice them into little pieces. So once you have peeled and chopped your ends off, you want to slice them, not all the way through. You want to turn them around and you just want to chop them into little pieces. Just like that. I'll show you again. So you're not chopping all the way through first. Then you turn it around and then you're chopping it. Hope it's gone all the way through like that. Then you're going to get a little mixing bowl. You place them all in. And you do the same with your other onion. This will be your base for your pumpkin soup. So next step, you want to get 2 garlic cloves off your garlic bowl. You want to get 2 garlic cloves off your garlic bowl. And then what you want to do is you want to trim the ends. You want to peel the skin off your garlic. Just like that. Then you put it to one side. So once you have peeled and chopped your ends off your garlic, you place your knife on top, you press down, and you first slice it one way, you bring it all back together and you just want to finally chop it into little pieces. Always remember your fingers, you don't chop yourself. Once you've got it nicely fine, you're going to get your bowl with your onions and you're going to place all your garlic in. You do the same with your other garlic clove. So next step, you want to prep your basil. You will take the stalks off and you just want the leaves. You'll finally slice it into pieces like that. You give it another slice, and then once you've done this bit, you'll get a little bit more. You don't want a lot, but you need a little bit, just to give it a little bit of flavour at the end. So you're going to get a little bowl, you place all your basil in, and you'll just chop up a little bit more. So next step, we're going to prep our carrots. You're first going to trim the ends. Then you're going to get your peeler and start peeling it. Up and down. Keep moving it. Be careful you don't get your fingers catch on the sharp blade. And just keep moving it. Any little bits get stuck, just give it a tap. Then we do the same with our other carrot in a minute. Like to turn it the other way. to get all the other bits of the skin. So once you have peeled your 2 carrots, you first chop it down the middle, and then you just want to slice them, just like that. You keep doing that, moving your fingers out the way. Then you get a little bowl, you place all your carrot in, you do the same with your other carrot. Now you want to start doing your pumpkin. You first want to carefully chop the lid off, going all the way through. Just like that. So once you've topped your lid off, you want to get your hands in and take all the seeds out, and all the bits, and all the pips. You just tap them on your wooden spoon, on your wooden board. So you want to do this last, because it'll get a bit messy. And you're just going round your pumpkin to get all the pips, seeds and the flesh, what keeps it together. You want to get your hand all the way to the bottom. Now you want, once you have de-seeded your pumpkin, now you want to cut your other end off. You want to give it some force. Just like that. So once you have chopped your end off, you now got it nice and flat. And now you want to chop it down the middle. Just be careful. You might have to give it some force. Just like that. So you got 2 halves of pumpkin. And then you chop it in half. Again. And then what you're doing is you just keep chopping them in half like that. And now you want to chop them all in the same size. So you're just chopping them so they all cook the same time. So we got nice pieces. And you keep doing that till you've prepped all your pumpkin. But must be careful with your fingers, because you might have to give it some force. So like I've done there, once you have diced it, you're going to get a mixing bowl, place them all in, and you keep doing your pumpkin. Now you want to pour some water, enough to fill when you have made your pumpkin. And then what you want to do is you want to get your 2 vegetable stock pots, and you want to place them in. Just be careful, it might be a little bit hot, the water, if it splash at you. And then with your fork, you just want to start giving them a little bit of a stir so they have evaporated. Just give them a little whack with the back of the spoon. Just do this for a minute or two till they have evaporated. So next step, you're going to switch on your hob, and you want to set it to high. You want to get the pan and place it on the ring, just like that. Let that preheat for a few minutes before you start frying your onion and garlic for your base, for your pumpkin soup. So now when your pan is now nice and hot, you want to put all your onion and garlic in. Get it all out. And then with your wooden spoon, you want to start frying these so they bring out flavour and go nice and soft. So 3 to 5 minutes. Just keep moving them every few minutes. And then when these are nearly getting soft and bringing out flavour, you're adding your carrots. So they start to go brown, your carrots, into your onion and garlic. But first we're just frying our onion and garlic for our base, for our pumpkin soup. Now you want to add in your carrots to your pan with your onions and garlic. You want to start giving them a little bit of a stir to give flavour. And then what we do is just let these soften into our onion and garlic. Then we add in our pumpkin. And then we let that coat in for a few minutes. Then we add in our vegetable stock and basil and seasoning before we put it on the simmer. But first we're just tossing in our carrot into our onion and garlic, maybe for a minute or two. Now you want to get all your pumpkin and place it in. And now you just want to carefully give it a little bit of a stir into your onion, garlic and carrots so they get nicely coated. And then in a minute we're adding our vegetable stock, basil and salt and pepper. And today I'm making pumpkin soup because it's Halloween next week, next Monday. But if you're having a party at the weekend next week, you can make this as a little starter. You just want to be careful when you're stirring in your pumpkin. It doesn't fall out. Now you want to pour in all your stock. You might need a little bit more, but you just start with that. You carefully stir that in. Just be careful it doesn't splash you. You've got it on a medium heat. And what you're doing is you're just giving it a little bit of a stir. And then before you put it onto simmer on a medium heat for 10 to 15 minutes, so your pumpkin goes nice and soft, you add in your basil and some salt and pepper to season. Now you want to add in your basil want to give that a little bit of a stir. It'll give flavour to your pumpkin soup. So we just carefully stirring that in. And then before you put the lid on to let it simmer for 10 to 15 minutes, you add in some salt and ground black pepper to season. Now you want to add a little bit of sea salt, ground salt. And a little bit of ground black pepper. Get all that off your hand. And then just give that one final stir. You will stir it oftenly, but you just want to put the lid on in a minute to let this simmer and let your pumpkins soften for 10 to 15 minutes. Then you'll blitz it into a nice smooth texture, and that will be your pumpkin soup. So now you want to put your lid on your pan, and you've got it on medium, so you're just going to keep it on medium, and you just want that to simmer and bubble for 10 to 15 minutes so you cook your pumpkin. So what you want to do now when you've took it off the heat, you want to start blitzing it, so it might get a little bit loud, and you want it to be a nice smooth texture. Move it up and down. What we're doing is just moving it. So it's a nice smooth soup. Take a few minutes to do. So this is how you make my pumpkin soup. I hope you like this. Don't forget to keep hitting the like button, share and subscribe, and thank you.